This video is powered by Manscaped.
Go to manscaped.com/fancam for 20% off your order and free shipping.
Keep your boys in top form with Manscaped.
Tosin, a somewhat strange game is my first impressions. I'll be very interested to hear yours. Arsenal 4, Leicester 2, take it away.
It's the Premier League. It's what happens when you can't afford to, even if you're 3-0 up against any opponent, whether you're playing 19th place, 20th place or 10th place or even 4th place, if you take your eyes off the match, if you drop off in intensity and in quality, you will get punished, and that's what happened today. But happy to get the 4-2 win in the end.
Yeah, I've got to say, we made a rapid start. Came straight out the traps, had a couple of chances early, and Martinelli scored the first goal. And I've got to say, when he scored that goal, we were in so much control that I was thinking to myself, this could be anything today, you know what I mean? We could get upwards of 3-4 goals. Obviously, the game changed, but what was your thoughts about that first half?
Oh, it was near perfect. The only thing I would have asked for is just more goals, because the football was scintillating. I saw great attacking phases. I saw switching play from left to right. I saw players coming out of position. They didn't really know what to do with us. Granted, it's Leicester, but I was very impressed with what I saw, given that the main creative outlet of our team is injured, and then Marino's injured as well. So it was a fantastic first half, if you ask me.
Yeah, I was fully in agreement with that. And of course, we got the second goal. So you're going into the second half 2-0 up, and you're starting to think, you know what, this could be a very enjoyable afternoon. But within a minute of the second half, we concede a goal. Now, it seemed to me like there's a bit of a lack of concentration. We switched off a bit.
Yeah, totally. Not just lack of concentration. I feel like just in general, our intensity dropped, which is surprising coming straight from a 15-minute break, which is half time. I didn't think Timber and Partey were tight enough for the cross, to stop the cross for the second goal. I thought there was too many big gaps in midfield before the first goal, before the free kick that leads to the first goal. And then even it was just terrible goals. They're goals that weren't done out of incredible play. Even though Justin's finishes was amazing, it was goals that came out of just sloppiness. And that's typically what happens. It's not teams that are doing us. We're just giving away sloppy passes, sloppy balls, and then we end up being punished for it.
Do you think there was a touch of complacency? Because as we both agreed, the first half we were so much on top, it was ridiculous. So complacency maybe?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know what it is, especially playing at home. We don't do this stuff when we play away from home. I feel like there's a different mindset. There's an edge when we're playing away from home. But when we're at home and we're up, it's weird. We get into this phase where all of a sudden we don't really think that this opponent can hurt us anymore. And that always gets us.
Okay, that's fine. Fine, you think that that's your reason for that, and I'm hearing that. 2-2, personally, I still thought we would go on and win it,
yes.
And that was the case. Again, how do you think the game changed, and what was the mindset that allowed us to get back in it in that way?
I think people will criticize him. Obviously, he should have made changes quicker, but I think the team was creating chances all throughout the game. So even at 2-2, you'd be really, really hard pressed to say that we're not going to score a goal, because the chances were there. Havertz had his chance, Trossard had his chance. You're just thinking, we just need one of these to fall to us. And we had that chance with the corner before as well. So, I mean, I wasn't surprised when we got the winner. I was just classic Arsenal, trying to kill you when you watch football.
I hear that, man. So listen, 4-2, 3 points. It's a good day for Arsenal with City dropping points. How positive are you for the rest of the season?
Oh, I'm positive. If you asked me at the start of the season who will win the league, I said Man City, though Arsenal can. But honestly, even before the Leicester, I think we're going to win it. I really do. I think we're going to win it. I think this team, man, I like what I'm seeing in terms of the mindset, the mentality. I feel like the injuries, the issues, the adversity, you name it, it's made the team stronger. And I like what I'm seeing. I think I'm positive for the rest of the season. I think we're going to take something big this season.
Any standout performance for you today?
It's strange, obviously, because Martinelli scored and he got the assist in the first half, but he kind of faded in the second. I thought Califiori was good. My man had me wanting to eat pasta. That's how good he was, you know, the feint for the second goal. Of course, he was caught lacking for the Justin goal, the equaliser for Leicester. But I'd give it to Califiori, if I'm being honest, outside of the Leicester keeper, that is.
Some people might say he was a little fortunate to stay on the pitch because he got the first booking quite early, and then in the second half there was a foul that he committed. He looked a bit nervous, but he rode it out, he got away with it. Some people would also say, to back things up, that Skip could have gone as well. So what do you think about that situation?
Yeah, it evened itself out. I mean, yeah, he probably should have gotten a red card, but so should have Skip. So I think this is the ref, in my opinion, had a good game. He let things ride out. He let things balance out at the end of the day. He gave Leicester credit where they needed it. He gave Arsenal credit where we needed it. So why not?
Word about a couple of the subs. Sterling came on. Expand.
No, I'm not even Sterling. You said subs. I was thinking Ethan. Ethan was just like...
Yeah, I was going to mention him as well, but Sterling, Ethan...
Yeah. Sterling did all right. I mean, it's weird because Leicester, they weren't really low blocking us. At least if they tried to, they were doing a terrible job of it for like 75 minutes. But the minute we made our subs, the minute we were chasing the game, all of a sudden the low block came. So Sterling came into the game when that was the game state, but I still thought he did well. He got behind his man 1 or 2 times. He did all right. He did everything I'd expect him to when he got the ball, considering that every time he got the ball, he had like 3 guys around him. So I thought he did all right.
And looking forward to the PSG game in the week. It's on Tuesday, another big game, our second Champions League game in the season. Do you think the manager will make any changes for that game? And if so, who?
Oh, it's tough. I don't know. I think the only change I'd see him making is maybe bringing in Jorginho instead of Partey. That's the only one because I'm looking at Thomas Partey. He played 90 minutes today. He's getting back to a good level, but he faded massively in that second half. So that's the only area I'd be looking. Otherwise, I think we're probably going to see the same team.
And how do you think that will go? I mean, PSG, decent side. Can't underestimate them. But we're at home. We've got a draw in the first Champions League game. How important is it to get a win this time?
Oh, it's huge. Given this whole league system where the top 8 go through automatically, I think 3 points is a must at home against PSG, who, yes, they have quality players. Ousmane Dembele's on form this season, but still, I think Arsenal should be beating PSG at home. They're a good team, but we should be. We're also a good team as well. So I can't see any way we don't.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, yes, you're right. PSG are a decent side, but so are we. Like you said, we're at home. We need the win, and I think we'll get it.
Yeah,
I really do.
Agree.
And looking ahead, a few days after that, Southampton, another home fixture. We came off a week where we had 3 fixtures away from home. Now we got some away from home. Now we got some fixtures at home. You would imagine that Arsenal will get the job done against Southampton?
Yeah, I mean, I expect them to. And I think these games, they're a huge test of, okay, how humble is the team? Obviously, are you guys going to let all the stuff with City, all the stuff with Spurs, are you going to let that go to your head? Are you going to be professional enough to turn up at home against a team that you should be spanking? And are you actually going to spank them, or are you just going to, be complacent, not take it seriously and think it's going to be a walk in the park? I want to see a professional performance. I want to see that, and I think we'll get it.
And on the manager, I mean, he's had a week where he's had to endure some criticism.
Yeah.
People talking about the style of play and his man management. How do you think he coped today?
I thought, other than the fact that the Ethan sub came 15 minutes late, I thought Arteta, I can't really fault him. I can't fault anything he's done the past 1 to 2 weeks. I think the way he's navigated the team in this whole injury crisis, I think he's been superb.
And previously, you've spoken about how confident you are that Arsenal will win the title this season. I don't know if you saw the City game today. They did struggle a little bit.
Yeah, I saw.
Is your confidence in Arsenal winning the title because you think Arsenal are that good, or do you think City are not as strong as they have been in previous seasons?
It's a mixture. I mean, it's kind of funny because I've been saying about City that I think they're a team that have been on the decline for the past 2-3 seasons, but I mean, you can't really say that if they're still winning titles. It's a mixture of the two. I think Arsenal's mentality seems different this season. I think the team has shown not only have they got the niceness to them, but they got the nastiness that's required to win titles. And our defense always gives us a good foundation for anything. So those are the reasons why I believe we'll win it.